Hello guys. So as you can see, this video is not about motorcycles. This video about GPU. So I'm rendering now. So you can see the stats of my computer. So it's low CPU using and high GPU using. I have now two GPUs. So it's 3060 and 2060. So as you see temperatures, I can tell you that max temperature for 3060, I'm having MSI Ventus 2X, I think, and RTX 2060 is I think MSI or Gigabyte also, something from Chinese. So as you see, 2060 is hotter, about 10 degrees Celsius. So now I'm experiencing some problems with shutdown during rendering when both cards are working. So I think that I have a problem with my power supply unit. So I will change it to more powerful. Now I have 650 watts. So these two cards consume about 460 watts, as I know from literature. And also I have AMD GPU, which can consume up to 100 watts, I think, maybe 120 watts. So it's rather demanding on the AC unit. So I will update the hardware now and will show you how this update will work in spite of temperature. And also I've bought 3060 from Asus, so maybe it should be even cooler than MSI, but we'll see. Now let's go to hardware update. So guys, first things first, and I'm going to remove previous supply unit. It's also Thermaltake as my new one, but new one is 850 watts. So I hope it will fit. So I don't think it's interesting how to unscrew some. Okay, but it's interesting how to pull it out. Okay, so I just will. I will detach all the connections. So I bought a new power supply also with such connectors, so that oh, okay. I thought it will solve my problems, but this supply unit have some of the cables that are tightly connected. Okay, so another problem. So as you can see, I need to detach the processor supply. So I don't have enough I don't have enough power for the processor with the old AC unit, so it's another reason to remove it, to change it. So okay, I'll try to detach it with my one hand. It's not an easy task. Here we go. I've detached this one, so I will try to pull it out. So another one is motherboard, also detached. I don't know how I managed to do something with motorcycle without taking a scratch, but it doesn't work with this computer. Let's go further. So now I've detached the old power supply unit and all its cords. So these cords are rather hard, so I think that my new unit will have the same problem. So let's unpack it. Here we go. I have this one. It's new power supply unit, so I will open it. And first of all, I didn't look at the size, so it may be too big, for example, for my computer, or maybe just another size or another form or something like this. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay despite the size. So here is the new one, and here is the old one. So it's like almost the same. Almost. You see, it's a bit wider. But I think that the most critical is that it is not higher, because I have motherboard there, so it shouldn't be higher. And another part is the cords. Oh, here we go. Power cord. I think I'll leave it here. Motherboard cord. So here we go. It connects here and here, and this is just motherboard cord, so it's okay. This one is SATA cord for SATA supply. This one is PCIe, so it's for GPU. This one, I think, too, for GPU. That's right, it has 8 pins. So another SATA cable. Okay, I will remove old ones further from here. Another cable, SATA cable. I have only one such connection. Another one is CPU, so it's only two and two. So I will need 3 of these ones. So this end should be connected to the CPU. 4 plus 4. I will need to plug in 8 pins and also 4 pins, because I have them. So I will plug in all of them. So hope this will solve the problem with the, so you see, processor is monstrous. It's AMD 12 cores, so it consumes a lot of power. I think that my previous power supply unit couldn't handle it. So next, I will attach it to the box of the computer. So this one is one moment. It's about a month of using, so you see it's rather dirty. So one moment, I will clean it. So here we go. It's clean now. Looks like it fits perfectly. Okay, 3 screws out of 4 fitted. 1 didn't. I don't think it's a problem. And I think I will pass this through. Now the motherboard is connected. Next is CPU. So I will also use the cable. I don't think it's long enough, but we'll see. So I hope this length will be enough. So that's 4 pins. Now another 4 pins. Okay, another 4 pins and the last 4 pins. I've done it. So now I have 10 pins. I think yes, 10 pins connected to the CPU. So all I have to do next is just to connect all the SATA cables. As I told you, I have a Gigabyte 2060 card, so I will now detach it. So I found thin and flat screwdriver, so now I'm gonna succeed in removing the card. So this is my 2060 card. It's working well for now, but I want more RAM, so I need to upgrade it. So this is what I'm going to upgrade it with. It's 3060, so I will have two 3060 cards, same chip but different manufacturer. So we can compare the cooling systems and maybe something else, but I think mostly cooling systems. Also, don't forget to remove this. This card will be, as you see, not in the best position because it's right near the processor, and also it's above the MSI. But as you see, MSI is just much bigger than Asus. We'll see how it works. As I promised, I will use each cable personally for each card. Now I will assemble it all back and try to switch on the computer. So here we go. Same rendering scene. So we can see that, one moment, I will show you two adapters, right? There are two of them, so I don't know which one is which. CPU gets more energy, but also it's not hot, and it's rendering now, you know, it's rendering now. So motherboard is 32 degrees Celsius, CPU 64 degrees Celsius. You've seen my cooling system. It's not ideal, but it works. So CPU 53 degrees Celsius. Here we go, dual RTX 3060. So it's also Asus, and that's why this utility reads this. So this one is Asus. If I've had two Asus, then this utility showed all the temperatures. I bought it for the price of MSI, so I don't see the point of MSI at all then. It's smaller, it's cooler, it works. I think that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope this video helped you somehow to find out some things about assembling, about power supply units and anything. So thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel, hit like or maybe dislike button. So thank you very much. Bye bye.